Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome to another video here on YouTube. I am Jonathan, and we're coming to you live from the Fast Sports Complex here in Houston, Texas. Actually, Spring, Texas, but North Houston, so it is what it is. This is home of the Houston Juniors Volleyball Club, and this is the CHSM Invitational Tournament, day number one, game number one. Your Spartans varsity volleyball team versus Lake Houston Conquerors, but I'm just going to call them Lake Houston because that's a little bit easier. Spartans seem to have been faring very well on this first day of the tournament, from JV to middle school. Parents are set up. We even have Coach Sarah Marshall in the mix and some of the JV girls. This is pool play, with there being a total of 2 sets. Both sets to 25. How you do today determines what pool you go in tomorrow. We're missing a girl on the court. Your opening lineup starting in the back right, moving around. You got number 14, Avery Bishop, number 4, Lexi Davis, number 2, Aubrey McKinney, number 6, Kat Mathis coming in as your libero. You got number 16, Aubrey Davis, number 5, Cora Lawson, and number 3, Ansley Travis. Check that out. I said the name right. Ansley. Not Ainsley, Ansley. We do have both the Davis sisters on the court in the starting lineup, number 16 Aubrey and number 4 Lexi. So most likely I'll be calling them by their first names to make things a lot simpler. Lake Houston will start off serving in this set number 1. I also do not have a remote scoreboard, so I'm going to be doing all this manually. Isn't that fun? R1 calling the team captains up for something. I guess the R1 is requiring the girls to sit on the bench instead of stand. Teach their own, I guess. Here's the serve from Lake Houston. Ball is long and out. No touches being called. That's a point for the Spartans, making that 1-0. Now serving for the Spartans, number 3, Ansley Travis. Service there from the Spartans is a point for Lake Houston, 1-1. Down in that back right corner, no one going for it. That's a point for Lake Houston, 2-1 Lake Houston. Lexi's got it. Free ball from Lawson. Ball sent long. That's a point for Lake Houston, 3-1. Lake Houston leading by 2. Lexi with that serve receive. Attack from Lawson. Ball is again long. No touches being called. Point Houston for 1. Advantage Lake Houston. Mathis with the serve receive. Tip. On the attack. Mathis on the assist. Attack from McKinney. Ball shanked out by the Spartans at the point for Lake Houston. 5-1, Lake Houston first to 5. On the attack. The attack is long from number 2, McKinney. Point Lake Houston 6-1. Mathis with the serve receive, but a bad pass. That is another point for Houston, 7-1. Ball sent out on that serve from Houston. No touches being called. That's a point for the Spartans, 7-2 Houston. Checking in for the Spartans, number 23, Lily Shalif. Now serving for the Spartans, number 23, Lily Shalif. Tip. Ball sent out on that tip. No touches being called. That's a point for Spartans, 7-3 Lake Houston. McKinney with that dig. That is a good kill for number 4, Lexi Davis. Point Spartans, 7-4 Lake Houston. Lake Houston still with the advantage of a 3-point lead. Spartans looking to close that gap. Push from McKinney and a push back from Lake Houston. It is down in that back left corner. Number 23, Shalif, trying to make a play for it, but can't get there in time. The corner was completely open. That's a point for Lake Houston, 8-4. We're waiting on the R2 at the table, is what the delay is. Serve receive from Shalif. McKinney attacks. Attack is long. No touches being called. That's a point for Lake Houston, 9-4. Has hands for it. Assist from Shalif, an attack from Lexi, but the ball is long and out. No touches being called. Point Lake Houston, 10-4. Lake Houston first to 10. Overall good gameplay from the Spartans, but the Spartans have got to lock in those attacks. Shalif with a serve receive. Aubrey with a tip. Free ball. Aubrey. Lexi with an attack and kill and touch on the way out as well. Point Spartans, 10-5 Lake Houston. Checking into the game, number 14, Avery Bishop. Now serving for the Spartans, number 16, Aubrey Davis. That is an ace. Point Spartans, 10-6 Lake Houston. service error from the Spartans. That's a point for Houston, 11-6. Checking back into the game, number 6, Kat Mathis, in for number 16, Aubrey Davis. Oh! Attack from Davis, rides the tape, and then, I mean, it literally rode the tape the entire way of the net and then fell out. That's a point for Lake Houston, 12-6. Davis with the serve receive. Travis keeping alive. Push from Bishop. Off the block. Shalif with that dig. Ansley keeping alive. That was a beautiful free ball from Shalif. Good gameplay. Off the block. Ball sent out. No touches being called. That is a point for Spartans. 12-7 Lake Houston. Checking into the game, number 55 Jackie Allen and I can't remember her number. Number 1, Frankie Nelson. Now serving for the Spartans, number 55, Jackie Allen. Cats with that dig. Good attack down in the back right corner. Mathis could not get to it. That's a point for Lake Houston. 13. I'm missing the point for the Spartans. 13-8. Houston. Mathis with that serve receive. Allen pushes to Lexi Davis. On the attack, Shalif with the dig. Davis attacking the through the block. They touch it. That is short. Frankie has it. Nelson on the attack. That was a good kill for number 1, Frankie Nelson. Point. Spartans 13-9 Lake Houston. Checking into the game, number 15. Happy birthday, Abigail Kinsala. 17 years old today. Number 15, Abigail. Happy birthday. That is an ace. Point. Spartans 13-10 Lake Houston. Spartans can get all the points they can muster. Davis with that serve receive, or excuse me, dig. Free ball. Davis has it. Allen sets to Bishop. Bishop on the attack. Allen with that dig. Mathis with the assist. Attack from Nelson. Attack from Bishop. Off the block. Push. It was down in the back corner. Number 4, Lexi gets her hands on it. Kat was very far forward. She runs to try to get to it, but cannot get to it. That's a point for Lake Houston, 14-10. Ball sent out on that serve. No touches being called. That's a point for Spartans, 14-11 Lake Houston. Checking into the game, number 16, Aubrey Davis in for number 14, A. Bishop. Now serving for the Spartans, number 6, Kat Mathis. That was definitely in on that line. That is a point for Lake Houston, 15-11. Lake Houston first to 15. Davis with that serve receive. Free ball from number 4, Lexi Davis. They let it drop, and then they get shanked super far out. That's a point for Spartans. 15-12, Lake Houston. Checking back into the game. Welcome back, number 3, Ansley Travis. And number 2, Aurora McKinney. Now serving for the Spartans, number 3, Ansley Travis. She wipes the bottom of her shoes. I don't know if that's a good luck thing or an anti-slip thing or just ritual. I don't know. I've seen girls do that all the time. I don't know why. No idea why. Ansley has that big assist from Mathis. And they shank it out. Point. Spartans 15-13. Lake Houston. Houston leading by 2. Beautiful serve from Travis. Mathis has that dig. Attack from Lawson. Tip from Aubrey Davis. Free ball. Lexi Davis has it. Setter dump from Travis. Point. Spartans 15-14 off of the setter dump from number 3, Ansley Travis. Lake Houston leading by 1. Travis continuing her serving run, looking to even the score. That's an ace. Point. Spartans 15 all. Mathis has that big attack from number 5, Lawson. Davis with the dig. Aubrey Davis with the attack. Assist from number 4, Lexi. Attack from number 5, Lawson. The attack is long. No touch is being called. That's a point for Lake Houston. 16-15. Mathis with the serve receive. Travis to Aubrey Davis with the tip, and that is a good point for the Spartans. 16 all. Checking back into the game, number 23, Lily Shalif. Now serving for the Spartans, number 23, Lily Shalif. Attack error from Lake Houston is a point for the Spartans. 17-16, Spartans taking the lead. Aubrey has that setter dump from Travis. That is a good point for the Spartans, making that 18-16. Spartans leading by 2. Free ball, short. Aubrey has the pickup. Travis sets over to Lexi Davis. Davis on the attack. Defense, monster block from number 16, Aubrey Davis. 19-16, Spartans. Advantage, Spartans. Timeout, Lake Houston. believe the battle cry was "Keep it up" with a woo. Spartans are ready. Houston milking this timeout. Can't really blame them. They had a pretty sizable lead over the Spartans, and the Spartans finally caught up to pass them, which is where we want them to be. Serving 16, 23 Lily Shalif serving for the Spartans. Here's the free ball. Shalif has it. Tip from McKinney. Shalif with the dig. Travis pushes to Davis. Davis attacks. That was a good kill for number 4, Lexi Davis, and a point for the Spartans. 20-16, Spartans first to 20. Ball shanked out. That is an ace for number 23, Lily Shalif. Point, Spartans 21-16. Free ball. Shalif has the dig. Travis to Aubrey Davis with a tip and right in the donut. That's a point for the Spartans, 22-16. Free ball. Mathis with the dig on the free ball. They touch it on the way out. That is a good kill for the Spartans. 23-16. Davis on the attack from that overpass. Calling a point for the Spartans. 24-16 set point. Spartans call on Lake Houston for screening. That is an ace for Lily Shalif and a point for Spartans. 25-16. Spartans over Lake Houston is set number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with set number Spartans fans, we're getting back into it. This is set number 2, game number 1 of the CHSM Invitational Tournament. As you can tell, we have completely switched sides for reasons. It's the R1's prerogative, so he prerogative it. Spartans leading Lake Houston 1-0. This is first of 25. There is no third tie-breaking set. It's just totality of the circumstances. Site for the how that all. What am I trying to say? How you do today determines where you go tomorrow. So the more matches you win, the more sets you win, the better the point spread determines what bracket you get in for tomorrow. I cannot see the scoreboard at all, so I'm going to be relying solely on R1's hand gestures for who gets the point. I mean, for obvious reasons. Spartans are going to start off serving in this set number 2 with number 3, Ansley Travis, serving.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you. This needs to be off the court, so it can be square with the brown, but nothing on the blue.
Gotcha.
That's perfect, Roger. Is that okay with you? Okay.
R1 is a stickler for positioning, so we're moving the camera. As I was saying, number 3, Ansley Travis, starting off serving in this set number 2. They shank the ball out. That's a point for the Spartans, 1-0. Spartans taking first blood in this set number 2. Beautiful serve from Ansley, and that is an ace for the Spartans, 2-0. Free ball from Lake Houston. That is a good kill for number 16, Aubrey Davis. Point, Spartans 3-0. Ansley has a dig. Mathis with the assist. Attack from McKinney, but it does not break the take. That is a point for Lake Houston, 3-1 Spartans. Oh, that is an ace for Lake Houston. Number 6, Kat Mathis getting aced on that serve receive. Serve receive from Lexi Davis. McKinney attacks. The attack is long. No touches. Point. Lake Houston. 3-all. Davis with that serve receive. Attack from Lawson. Ball sent out on the free ball return. That's a point for Spartans, 4-3. Now serving for the Spartans, number 23, Lily Shalif. Punt over the net. Mathis has that dig. Ansley to Davis. Davis pulling the block. Return sent into the pylon. Ball is out. Point. Spartans 5-3. Spartans first to 5. That is an ace for Shalif. Point. Spartans 6-3. On the attack from number 4, Lexi Davis, and point being called for the Spartans for screening against Lake Houston 7-3. Service error for the Spartans is a point for Lake Houston 7-4 Spartans. Shalif with the serve receive. Mathis with the assist. Shalif, free ball, blind. That is a point for Spartans, calling 4 touches on Lake Houston. 8-4. Checking into the game, number 14, Bishop, in for number 6, Kat Mathis. Now serving for the Spartans, number 16, Aubrey Davis. Service error from Spartans is a point for Lake Houston, 8-5. 5-8. Oh, Mathis getting aced on the serve receive. That is a point for Houston, 8-6 Spartans. Going to see a lot of Coach Madeline in this one. Shalif with the serve receive. Travis to McKinney with the push. Push. Ansley, or not Ansley, excuse me. Shalif making a dive for it. Point. Lake Houston, 8-7 Spartans. Shalif with that serve receive. Travis to Aubrey Davis. Davis with a beautiful kill. Point. Spartans 9-7. Checking into the game, number 1, Frankie Nelson, and number 55, Jackie Allen. Now serving for the Spartans, number 55, Jackie Allen. Overpass from Lake Houston. Spartans dropping the ball. That's a point for Lake Houston, 9-8. Mathis with the serve receive. Assist from Davis. Miss on the tip from Spartans is a point for Houston, 9-all. Mathis with that serve receive. Assist from Shalif. Free ball from Nelson, but it does not break the tape. That is a point for Lake Houston, 10-9. Lake Houston first to 10. Davis with the serve receive. Overpass at the net. Allen tries to help it. Shalif tried to help it. Ball was just all kinds of wonky, making that a point for Lake Houston, 11-9. Davis with the serve receive. Allen settles up over net. Allen with the assist. Mathis trying to dig the ball up, cutting in front of Shalif. I think Shalif probably had the better angle on it. Point, Lake Houston, 12-9. Mathis with the serve receive. Allen bump sets to number 4, Lexi, with a roll shot and a point, making that 12-10. Lake Houston now serving for the Spartans. Number 4, Lexi Davis with number 5, Cora Lawson, checking in for the Spartans. That is an ace. Point. Spartans, 12-11. Houston, 12-11 Houston. Center dump. Allen panics, gets a hand on it. It's saved and attacked, but the attack is out. Point, Houston, 13-11. Davis with that serve receive. Allen to Bishop with a roll shot. Ball sent out. No touches being called. That's a point for Spartans, making that 13-12 Lake Houston. Checking into the game, number 16, Aubrey Davis, now serving for the Spartans, number 6, Kat Mathis. On the attack, Lexi has that dig. Allen to Nelson with an attack. Off the block, Allen has that pickup. Mathis with the assist. Nelson attacking. Mathis has that dig. Allen to Lawson. Lawson attacks. The attack is long. No touches being called. Point. Houston 14-12. Houston, Lake Houston. Lawson with the serve receive. Davis with the assist. I couldn't see who that was. That was Nelson with an attack. Mathis with the dig. Davis with a light attack that does not break over the tape. That is a point for Lake Houston. 15-12, Lake Houston first to 15. Davis with the serve receive. Allen back to Davis. Davis with a back row attack. The attack is long. No touch is being called. Point, Lake Houston, 16-12. Timeout, Spartans. I believe that was 1, 2, 3 side out, but I'm not entirely certain. It is super loud in here. Hopefully you can hear the calls I'm making. Spartans have taken one timeout in the set number 2. Houston leading 16-12. Mathis with the serve receive. Nobody moving to assist. Ball shanked out. That's a point for Lake Houston, 17-12. Davis with that serve receive. Allen to the other Davis girls. Touch being called. That's a point for Spartans, 17-13. Lake Houston checking back in for the Spartans. Number 3, Ansley Travis, and number 2, Aurora McKinney now serving for Spartans. Number 3, Ansley Travis. I'm glad I got that on camera. That attack does not break the tape. That's a point for the Spartans, 17-14, Lake Houston. That is a point for the Spartans, 17-15. Ball sent out. That's a point for Spartans, 17-16. I'm going to double check the score here in a second once this serve gets done. That is a point for Houston, 18-16. 8. Score is confirmed. Mathis with the service, thinking the ball out. McKinney with the assist. Free ball from Davis. Davis on the attack. Point for Houston, calling a net violation on Spartans, 19-16. I've got a leg that's loose on my tripod. Davis with that serve receive. Overpass at the net. Hall is down in the back right corner. That's a point for Lake Houston, 20-16, Lake Houston. Lawson with the serve receive. Travis to Davis with the attack, back row attack. Attack is in the net from Houston and a point for Spartans, 20-17. Lake Houston checking back in for the Spartans, number 23, Lily Shalif. On the attack, Mathis has that dig. Travis pushes to Davis. Davis with a roll shot, and it's down. Point. Spartans, 20-18. Lake Houston. That is an ace. Point. Spartans, 20-19. Back row attack, Mathis with the dig. Travis back sets over to McKinney. McKinney attacks, but it does not break the tape. That's a point for Lake Houston, 21-19. Lake Houston. Mathis being aced on the serve receive, thinking the ball out. That's a point for Lake Houston, 22-19. Timeout, Spartans. Spartans dangerously close to tying this match 1-all. Houston 3 away. Can Spartans rally and shut them down and pull off the win? We'll see and find out here in just a moment as we're getting back into set number 2. This is 22 serving 19, Lake Houston serving Spartans. Spartans have exhausted both timeouts. Mathis with the serve receive, shaking the ball out. Point, Lake Houston 23-19. Short serve, Mathis getting aced on the serve receive again. Set point, Lake Houston 24-19. Mathis with the serve receive. Travis Davis attacks. That is a good kill for number 4, Lexi Davis. Point, Spartans 24-20. Set point, Lake Houston. Number 14, Avery Bishop in for number 6, Kat Mathis. Now serving for Spartans, number 16, Aubrey Davis. Service error from Spartans is a point for Houston. 25-20. I think they're trying to determine if there's more than two sets or not. They're conferring. It's a 4-team pool. There should only be 2 sets. All right, that is it for this gameplay. Thank you very much for joining us.